Hello everyone, my name is Elisa. I am this refugee center in Liceo where you have been taken to. First of all, I would like to ask you a simple question. How do you imagine your future? I know you have a lot of plans for your life, so I would like to tell you a story about two kids. Lira was a 17-year-old teenager who worked at the fruit market and took care of her father who suffered of depression after his wife's death. But during a normal working day, an Italian boy named Tony showed his feelings and invited her to move to Rome and live together. She, in love with him, said yes right away. The day she left, Lira went to the port and she ended up on a boat surrounded by strangers. Two strangers band men started to insult and humiliate everyone. They treated them like worms. Lira left hoping to start a better life, but now she was feeling sad, lost, she was panicking and she didn't know what was waiting for her. After about a day of traveling with no food and no water, she finally saw the land. When she arrived, some men told her her boyfriend and sold her to them and she had to become a prostitute to live. She was taken to the street and she was feeling too embarrassed. She couldn't stand the idea that the man she was in love with had sold her to the speculators. She was angry with him, she was angry with the entire world. Now her hope to change her future was vanished and desperation, loneliness and anger were taking place. One day, a boy got her in the car because he wanted to help her to run away from a speculator. They left together and went to Rome. There, she was brought to a refugee center. After a long time, she felt protected, safe. One day, while she was eating at the canteen at the refugee center, among many people, she saw a boy's eyes full of hope. His name was Said. Said was an 18-year-old boy and he had been there for 1 year. Before he arrived in Italy, he was living in a village in Morocco. Money wasn't enough, so one day his uncle Mohammed made him leave to Rome, where he was. So he got into a boat with other people and they were treated like things. At that moment, they could hear the heartbeat among the children, women and men screaming under that black and dark monster Said used to love a lot, the sea. After 2 days of traveling, they arrived to the port and Said saw some women. They showed him his job. He had to sell drugs pretending to be florists, but Said often couldn't sell anything. One day, actually the day, the one that changed his life, came after 1 year. Said was on the street and a lady told him to follow her. He arrived in a building where there were other foreigners. He felt lost. The refugee center's volunteers gave him a room. He now could start all over again. After a year, he was sitting at the canteen while he was telling his story to a girl named Lira. After a while, Said and Lira fell in love. Once they obtained their visa, they left the refugee center and found a little house and work. They got married and had a baby, myself.